Good morning, everybody. It's your old pal, Mark Sebastian, the founder of OptionPit.com. And this is the AM Volatility Report. Reminder, this is for educational purposes only. Shouldn't be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Consult your financial professional. Well, here we are, and as you can see, the market has had a little bit of a bounce. However, I would say that, I'm not as impressed by this bounce as I'd like to be. I'd like to see, if this was really going to be a good bounce, I would have expected, a pretty nice move, at least to, back above 50. I'd like to see us get back above 5,800. All right, I think that's the move that needs to happen. Right now we're just kind of stuck, or we're off the lows or off the highs. The S&P's barely up, the RUT's barely up, the Dow is gains cut in half, but the only thing that stayed somewhat low is implied volatility, which is coming off. Now there is some strength in some of the FANG names, but again, Apple up less than 1% after getting hammered the last couple days. Amazon, same thing. So I'd like to see things, see a little more strength behind it. Now, the one thing that makes me think that at a minimum the bloodletting is over, take a look at the change in implied volatility the last couple days. We had a decent drop from Friday to Monday, and then we had a big drop from Monday to today. So volatility coming off is I think the one thing that maybe points toward the market continuing itself higher. Maybe we're just in a pause period, if you will. But again, I'm not overly enthused. I think today is binary. We're either going to be flat to down in the NDX or up 100. I don't think we sit here. And just right now, the way things are lining up, my gut says negative. All right. So here's a couple of names I am looking at. Now, we did a triple Q trade in the strategy letter, but we're going to be spending some time looking at Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Netflix, Microsoft, all these names that are off big. We're going to spend some time seeing where maybe the best trade is, looking for some sort of opportunity. We're going to be watching JWN. Again, volatility is flattened off since the buyout rumor, but it's permanently higher. And I think that I want to set up some sort of bullish butterfly E-type trade. I'm going to have some ideas on how I want to build a trade, but I think that this is a stock that is going to continue to go higher. I think enough is enough was kind of laid out. Still watching XLF in the financials. They've had a big run last couple of days. Fed's meeting today, Fed announcement tomorrow. I think there may be an opportunity for a little bit of a fade on that. Buy the rumor, sell the news, and that might be a big piece of it. I'm going to look at ExxonMobil and JP and some of those names, kind of the XLE names. They'd been actually a little stronger with the reallocation, but that seems to be kind of petering out. So I'm going to be kind of playing around with some of the energy names. And then, finally, I think that, as I stated in kind of stocks to watch, SPX, we had our first miss on a bull calendar in some time. May be time to go back the well and look at term structure to see if there's some interesting bull calendar plays that are laying out there. All right, folks. That's what I'm going to be watching today, and I'll be back to kind of come on and chat and dig in here in a little bit. Got questions? You can email me, mark@optionpit.com, or you can call us 888-TRADE-01. Have a good morning.